Hi dears, this is Raji. In the previous videos related to mole concept, we were learning what is atomic mass unit, relative atomic mass unit, gram atomic mass and gram molecular mass also. In this video, we will be learning one more concept, that is molar mass. After that, we will be solving a number of mole problems together using a very shortcut method. So let's do that. See this one. We are going to write the molecular mass of water. What will be the molecular mass of water? That is mass of one molecule. That will be equal to 18 units. You know how to calculate it, right? Yes. Now we are taking 1 mole of water. That means it will be containing 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of water. That time what will be the mass of that? It will be 18 gram. Correct? Yeah. Sometimes we will be dealing with atoms. In that case, we will be expressing the atomic mass. What's the atomic mass of carbon? That will be equal to 12 units. Or if you are taking 1 mole of carbon, that will be containing 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of carbon. And what will be the mass of that? How much it will be weighing? It will be equal to 12 gram. So how can we define molar mass? Mass of 1 mole of any substance is called molar mass. To show that we are expressing the molar mass of the substance, usually we will write the unit as gram per mole. So what will be the molar mass of water? That will be 18 gram per mole. Okay, we will write like that. And what is a molar mass of carbon? It's a mass of 1 mole of carbon. So how we will write it? We will write it as 12 gram per mole. Okay, you got the idea? So we have learned all the basic concepts related to mole. Now you are able to do all the problems also. So let's try that. Now see this question. How many moles are there in 5 gram of calcium? Atomic mass of calcium is equal to 40 units. Okay. So to do some basic problems of mole concept, we can often use this formula. You can note it down. Number of moles is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. So what all things they have given in the problem, you can write it. Yeah. So what will be the given mass? Yeah, the given mass will be equal to 5 gram, right? And atomic mass of calcium is 40 units. That means it is the mass of one atom of calcium. But we need the molar mass. Okay, so what is molar mass? That will be equal to mass of 1 mole of calcium. So that will be equal to 40 gram per mole we will write. Got it? Yeah. And we will have to find out the number of moles. EC, N is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. Okay. Whenever you are doing the substitution, write the unit also along with it. Okay. Gram per mole. Right? Yes. Now, gram cancel and this mole will be going up. Okay. So, what will be your answer? That will be equal to 1 by 8 mole. If you are doing like this, you will never forget to put the unit also. Okay. Yes. So, what's the answer? Number of moles present in 5 grams of calcium will be 1 by 8 mole. Got it? See, one more point to be noted. In the question, we have written how many moles. Here we have written MOLE mole. But in the answer, we have written MOL. Why? Reason is that when we are specifying the number or when we are writing the text, we will be using MOLE mole. But as per the SI system, when we are writing mole as a unit, you will have to write MOL. Got it? You can note down that point also. Now try this question. What's the mass of 4 moles of aluminium atom? Atomic mass of aluminium is also given. So write that number of moles is equal to 4 mole. Right? Yes. And what will be the molar mass? Atomic mass is given. This is the mass of one atom. What's the molar mass? It's a mass of 1 mole of atom. So how we will write it? That will be 27 gram per mole. Okay. So what's our shortcut formula? Yeah, number of moles is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. Correct? Yeah. So we need to calculate the mass of 4 moles. So m is equal to n into m. So that will be equal to 4 mole into, yeah. So what's a molar mass? That will be equal to 27 gram per mole. Okay, yeah. See, look at this one. This mole and this mole will be cancelled. So, yeah, what will be the answer? 108 gram you will be getting. Got it? Yeah, that's the answer. Easy, no? Now see another one. Convert 22 gram of carbon dioxide into mole. They have given the atomic masses of carbon also, oxygen also. So first what we need to calculate, as we are dealing with the molecule carbon dioxide, we will have to calculate the molecular mass. What will be the molecular mass of carbon dioxide? We have calculated that, right? Yeah. One carbon will be 12 unit, right? And two oxygen atoms are there, and that will be 16 unit each, right? So totally it will become 44 unit. So this is the molecular mass of carbon dioxide. That is the mass of one molecule of carbon dioxide. If so, can you tell me what will be the molar mass of carbon dioxide? That will be equal to 44 gram per mole. Mass of 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Got it? And we have taken 22 gram of carbon dioxide. So the given mass will be equal to 22 gram. So calculate the number of moles. Number of moles is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. Okay. Yes. So that is 22 gram divided by 44 gram per mole we will write. Okay. Yes. This gram cancel, and what will be the answer? You will be getting 1 by 2 or 0.5 mole will be the answer. Correct? No? See, the difficult concept of mole is becoming easy, right? Yes. Now try this problem. What's the number of water molecule contained in a drop of water weighing 0.06 gram? In this problem they are not asking the number of moles, okay, but they are asking number of molecules. If you know the number of moles, you can easily calculate the number of particles using this expression. What will be the number of particles present in 1 mole of a substance? That will be equal to Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles will be there. What about 2 mole? That will be equal to 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So if you know the number of moles present, if you are multiplying it with Avogadro number, you will be getting the number of particles. Okay, so you can note down this also. So how to do the problem? The drop of water will be weighing 0.06 gram. M is equal to 0.06 gram. This is the given mass. Okay. Yeah, we know the molar mass of water. We have calculated now. Molar mass of water will be equal to 18 gram per mole we will write. Okay. Yeah. From this, is it possible to find out the number of moles? Yes. Number of moles is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. So that will be equal to 0.06 gram divided by 18 gram per mole. Correct? Yes. So gram will be cancelling. If you are calculating this, you will be getting 3.33 into 10 raised to minus 3 mole you will be getting. But they are asking the number of water molecule. That will be equal to the number of moles. 3.33 into 10 raised to minus 3 into Avogadro number. That is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. You will be getting 2.007 into 10 raised to 21 molecules of water. Correct, no? Okay, this will be the answer. Easy. Now, we are going to try a similar problem. Calculate the number of iron atoms in a piece of iron weighing 2.8 gram. Atomic mass of iron is also given. Okay, here they are not asking the number of moles, but they are asking the number of iron atoms. So, how we will do that? We will try it. Okay, given mass M will be equal to 2.8 gram. atomic mass of iron is already given. If so, what will be the molar mass of iron? That will be equal to 58 gram per mole. Okay, yes. If so, you can easily calculate the number of moles. Number of moles is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. So, that will be equal to 2.8 gram divided by 58 gram per mole. Okay, then gram will be cancelling, and if you are calculating this one, you will be getting 0.048 mole. Okay, yeah. But they are not asking the number of moles but number of iron atoms. So how to calculate that? Write that number of iron atoms will be equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. Do that. 0.048 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Correct? Yeah. So if you are multiplying these two, you will be getting 2.90 into 10 raised to 22 atoms of iron. Okay, that will be the answer. It's so easy now, right? Now, see this problem. This is a different type of problem. Read and find out. Calculate the number of aluminium atoms present in 0.051 gram of aluminium oxide. So, what they are asking? If you are taking 0.051 gram of aluminium oxide, what will be the number of aluminium atoms? Correct? Yeah. So, before doing the problem, you should remember one thing. Suppose you have one molecule of aluminium oxide. In that, how many aluminium atoms will be present? 2. Okay. Yeah. In one molecule of aluminium oxide, how many oxygen atoms will be present? See? Yeah. From the formula, it is clear that 3 atoms of oxygen are present. Correct? Yeah. Suppose if you are taking 1 mole of aluminium oxide, so that time, it will be containing how many aluminium atoms? It will be 2 mole. Agreed? Yeah. And what will be the number of oxygen atoms? It will be 3 mole. Okay. Yeah. So you should remember this concept in your mind. So, to do the problem, first you will have to find out how many moles are present in 0.051 gram of aluminium oxide. What will be the given mass? Given mass of aluminium oxide M is equal to 0.051 gram. What will be the molecular mass of aluminium oxide? Molecular mass will be equal to 2 aluminium atoms are there. So, 2 into 27. Plus, how many oxygen atoms are present in aluminium oxide? 3 are there. So, 3 into 16. Okay, together if you are adding, you will be getting 102 units. This is the molecular mass. If so, what will be the molar mass of aluminium oxide? That will be equal to 102 gram per mole we will write. Okay, yes. Now, to find out the number of moles, we are going to write the shortcut formula. N is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. So that will be equal to 0.051 divided by 102 gram per mole. Okay. So if you are doing this, you will be getting 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 mole. Okay. We will write over here. So we were telling that 1 mole of aluminium oxide if we take, it will be containing 2 moles of aluminium atom. If so, what will be the number of moles present in 0.051 gram of aluminium oxide? 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 moles. Okay, these many moles of aluminium oxide will be containing how many aluminium atoms? 2 into 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3, right? So that will be equal to 10 raised to minus 3 mole. Correct? Yes. And now, they are asking number of aluminium atom. We already know the formula. If you know the number of moles, how to calculate the number of aluminium atom? Number of aluminium atoms present will be equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. Correct, no? You got the number of moles as 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, that will be the number of moles of aluminium atom into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Easy, no? Yeah, so what's the number of aluminum atoms present? That will be equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 20. Okay, this will be the answer. Easy. Now see this question. Calculate the number of chromium atoms present in 1.47 gram of potassium dichromate. See, it is similar to that of the previous problem only. So you can write this question by yourself. I'll write the answer in the comment box. Okay, so you can check your answer. See you in the next video. Bye for this time. Thanks for watching.